Hi everybody, welcome to today's geography lesson. Make sure you've got pen, paper, whatever you use to write with, and we'll get started straight away. So we're going to start off by recapping what we've learnt so far about this place where we live, the United Kingdom. So this is the United Kingdom, or it's a map of the United Kingdom, and we've got 4 countries in the United Kingdom. Can you remember what they're called? Let's start off with the biggest one. This one here, where we live. What's this country called? Shout it out. Fantastic, it's England. Great start, year 2. Okay, so this one is England. What is the next biggest one? This one here above England. Fantastic, it's Scotland. Well done. And what's this smaller one here next to England? What's that one called? Fantastic, it's Wales. Well done. And the last one, this smallest one here that's off on its own. Northern Ireland. Brilliant start. Well done. Okie dokie. So now that we've got all of the countries, what are the capital cities of those countries? Which country is London? Is it Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, or Wales? Fantastic. It's London is in England. Well done. What about Cardiff? Where does Cardiff go? Northern Ireland, Scotland, or Wales? Brilliant. It is Wales. Well done. Edinburgh. Is that Northern Ireland's capital city or Scotland's capital city? It's Scotland's. Fantastic. And last of all, we've got Belfast. Where is Belfast's capital? It has to be Northern Ireland because that's the only one left. Brilliant. Well done. Okie dokie. So we've talked about the 4 countries and their 4 capital cities. But what languages do they speak in the United Kingdom? What do they speak in England? Do they speak English, Welsh, Irish, or Scottish Gaelic? Fantastic, they speak English. Do they speak any other languages in England? No, well done. Even though some people do speak different language, the official language of England is English. What about Wales? What do they speak in Wales? English, Welsh, Irish, or Scottish Gaelic? Fantastic, they speak Welsh, but they also speak English because every country in the United Kingdom speaks English. What about Northern Ireland? What language do they speak there? Irish, fantastic, but they also speak English because they're one of the 4 countries in the United Kingdom, which means in Scotland they speak Scottish Gaelic. We're off to a great start, year 2, well done. So last of all, let's look at the flags. We looked at the flags last week of the different countries. Where does this flag belong to? The languages in the communicating print might give you a clue. Fantastic, this is England's flag. What about this flag? A green and white background with a red dragon. Fantastic, that's the flag of Wales. This flag, blue with the white cross. Fantastic, that's Scotland's flag, which means that this last one is the flag for Northern Ireland, but it's also the flag of the United Kingdom. So well done if you remembered that. What a great start, year 2. I can't believe how much information we've all remembered. Today we're going to be learning about mountains. But what is a mountain? What is a mountain? I want you to tell somebody in the room what you think a mountain is. Pause the video, off you go. Brilliant. So all of these pictures show a picture of a mountain, and as you can see, it's a big bit of land that rises up from the rest of the land. So we've got all the rest of the land around the outside, and then these are big chunks of land that are a lot higher than the others. So it's a very large, very steep hill. Okay, a very large, very steep hill, and that is a mountain. What is it? A mountain. Fantastic. And what's a mountain? Tell somebody in the room. A very large, very steep hill. Well done. You can see it's a bit of land that comes out from the rest of the land. It's much taller, it's much higher, it's much larger and steeper. It's a very large, very steep hill. Now this is a mountain, and this mountain is called Scafell Pike. Let's practice saying that. Scafell Pike, your turn. Scafell Pike, your turn. So this is Scafell Pike, and that is the tallest mountain in England. And you can see on the map here that I have put it there. Now this area here is called the Lake District, which is an area with lots of mountains, and it's also a popular holiday destination, and that's in the northwest of England. So it's in England, and the mountain is called Scafell Pike. What's the mountain called? What's the mountain called? Scafell Pike. And where is Scafell Pike? What country is it in? England. Well done. What a great start. Scafell Pike, here's another picture of it. This is a picture of the summit. A summit of a mountain is the top, the very highest point of the mountain. Some people are stood at the summit of Scafell Pike, and it's 978 metres tall. 978 metres tall. How tall is it? Wow, that's tall. 978 metres. And that is about 163 houses stacked on top of each other. Can you imagine 163 houses stacked on top of each other? That would be very, very high up in the air, because Scafell Pike is 978 metres tall. How tall is it? Okay, what's the mountain called? Fantastic, it's called Scafell Pike. And where is Scafell Pike? What country is it in? England. Well remembered. This is another mountain. Now this mountain is called Sleevedonnard. What's it called? And I hope I'm saying that right, because it's an Irish mountain, this one. Sleevedonnard. What's it called? Sleevedonnard. And that is the highest mountain in Northern Ireland. And it's near a town called Newcastle, and it overlooks the Irish Sea. So I've got a little map here of the Irish island. The bit with the black outline is Northern Ireland, and the red dot is where Sleevedonnard is. And you can see it overlooks the sea. What's this mountain called? Sleevedonnard. Fantastic. And where is this mountain? Northern Ireland. Brilliant. So the mountain is called Sleevedonnard, and it's in Northern Ireland, and it's the tallest mountain in Northern Ireland. Sleevedonnard has a tower at its summit, the highest point of the mountain, and there you can see a picture of it. And the tower is attached to the Moonwall. There's a picture of the Moonwall. The Moonwall runs up and down Sleevedonnard, so it goes up one side of the mountain and down the other side of the mountain. And it's such a long wall that it also crosses 14 other mountains nearby. 14. So it's a very long wall that goes up and down 15 mountains altogether, including Sleevedonnard. What's the mountain called? Fantastic. Where is the mountain? What country is it in? Northern Ireland. Well done. So that's Sleevedonnard, and this is its summit, where they've got a tower at the very top of the mountain. Sleevedonnard is 850 metres tall. How tall is it? 850 metres tall. Well done. And that would be 142 houses stacked on top of each other. So it's not quite as tall as Scafell Pike, but it is still very tall because 142 houses stacked upon each other would be very high indeed. So that's Sleevedonard. What's it called? Fantastic. And how tall is it? 850 metres. Well done. This is Mount Snowdon. Let's practice saying that. Mount Snowdon, your turn. Mount Snowdon. Or we can just call it Snowdon. And Snowdon is the highest mountain in Wales. It's in a county called Gwynedd. So it's in Wales. What country is Snowdon in? Wales, well done. What country is Snowdon in? Wales, fantastic. Snowdon is the busiest mountain in the UK. 558,000 people walked up Snowdon in 2018. That's a lot of people. That's over 500,000 people that just went and walked up that mountain. There are 6 main paths up the mountain, and there's also a train up with a cafe at the summit. And that's a picture of the cafe. So you can catch the train if you don't want to walk all that way. Mount Snowdon is 1,085 metres tall. How tall is it? Fantastic, 1,085 metres tall. That's 180 houses stacked on top of each other. So Mount Snowdon is the tallest mountain we've heard of so far. What's the mountain called? Snowdon, well done. And where is Snowdon? What country is it in? Wales, fantastic. Right, I'm going to recap what we've done so far before we look at the last mountain. Okay, this is Scafell Pike. It is in England. What's the mountain called? Where is it? Fantastic. I want you to repeat this sentence after me. Scafell Pike is in England. Scafell Pike is in England. Fantastic. What's this mountain called? Sleevedonard. Sleevedonnard. And that's the highest mountain in Northern Ireland. Where is it? Fantastic, it's in Northern Ireland. So we're going to say that sentence. Sleevedonnard is in Northern Ireland. Sleevedonnard is in Northern Ireland. Your turn. Fantastic. And the last one that we've looked at so far is Snowdon. Snowdon is in Wales. Where's Snowdon? Wales, fantastic. So we're going to say that as a sentence. Snowdon is in Wales. Fantastic. This is the last mountain that we're going to look at. This mountain is called Ben Nevis. Can you say that? Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis. Fantastic. Ben Nevis is the highest mountain in Scotland, and it's also the highest mountain in all of the United Kingdom. Where is Ben Nevis? Scotland, fantastic. And this is the tallest mountain of all of the mountains. Let's practice saying Ben Nevis is in Scotland. Ben Nevis is in Scotland. Your turn. Ben Nevis is in Scotland. Fantastic. The summit of Ben Nevis, so the very top of the mountain, is a collapsed dome of an ancient volcano. So Ben Nevis used to be a volcano in ancient times. And it features the ruins of an observatory. So that's a place where you look at the stars. And it was used between 1883 and 1904. So you can see that this is the summit, and there are the ruins of the observatory. And that's what the observatory looked like in the 1800s and 1900s when it was working. And they used to go up to the observatory to look at the stars and the weather. And that was what it was used for. So that's at the very top of Ben Nevis. What's the mountain called? Ben Nevis, well done. And where is Ben Nevis? In Scotland, fantastic. Ben Nevis is 1,345 metres tall. That's a big number. Let's practice saying that. 1,345. Well done. 1,345. How tall is Ben Nevis? Fantastic. It's 1,345 metres tall, and that would be a tower of 224 houses. Wow, Ben Nevis is a very tall mountain. So those are all of the mountains in the United Kingdom. Well, the tallest mountains in the United Kingdom. There are lots of other mountains, but it would take us a very long time to talk about them all. So we've just talked about the tallest ones. What is the tallest mountain in England called? See if you can remember and tell somebody nearby. Fantastic. The tallest mountain in England is called Scafell Pike. Let's say that sentence one last time. The tallest mountain in England is Scafell Pike. Fantastic. Right, can you remember what the tallest mountain in Northern Ireland is called? Go and tell somebody in the room. What's the tallest mountain in Northern Ireland called? Fantastic. It's called Sleevedonard. Let's practice saying that sentence. The highest mountain in Northern Ireland is Sleevedonnard. Fantastic. What's the highest mountain in Wales? Tell somebody in the room. Brilliant, well done. The highest mountain in Wales is called Mount Snowdon. Let's practice that sentence. The highest mountain in Wales is Mount Snowdon. Brilliant, well done. And the last mountain. This one is the highest mountain in Scotland and in the UK. What's this mountain called? Tell somebody in the room. Fantastic. The highest mountain in Scotland is called Ben Nevis. Let's practice saying that sentence. The highest mountain in Scotland is Ben Nevis. Fantastic. It's been a bit of a tricky lesson today because we've got lots of information to try to remember. So let's have a recap and see if we can remember which country each mountain is in. Where is Ben Nevis? Is it England, Wales, Northern Ireland, or Scotland? Where is Ben Nevis? Can you remember? Fantastic. Ben Nevis is in Scotland. Well done if you remembered that. What about Scafell Pike? Where is Scafell Pike? Is it in England, Wales, or Northern Ireland? Fantastic. Scafell Pike is in England. Fun fact about Scafell Pike, I once went to go and climb it and it rained so bad that I didn't get to go all the way to the top. Snowdon. Where is Snowdon? Is it in Wales or Northern Ireland? Fantastic. Snowdon is in Wales. Which means the last one, Sleevedonard, is in Northern Ireland. Well done. Sleevedonnard is in Northern Ireland. Fantastic. Well done, Year 2. Now, as a challenge, let's see if we can put them in order from the smallest to the largest. Let's start with the largest mountain. Which of these mountains is the biggest? Is it Scafell Pike in England, Snowdon in Wales, Sleevedonnard in Northern Ireland, or Ben Nevis in Scotland? Which is the largest? Ben Nevis in Scotland. Well done. What about the smallest? Can you remember which one is the smallest? Is it Scafell Pike in England, Snowdon in Wales, or Sleevedonard in Northern Ireland? Brilliant, it's Sleevedonnard in Northern Ireland. So which one is next biggest? Is it Scafell Pike in England or Snowdon in Wales? Well done, it's Scafell Pike, which means Snowdon comes next. So the smallest mountain is Sleevedonnard, then it's Scafell Pike, then it's Snowdon, then it's Ben Nevis. And Ben Nevis is the largest mountain in all of the United Kingdom. Well done. So now that we've looked at all of those, we're going to have a look at what the challenges are going to be today. I'm just going to put that back in the right place. I don't know why it was over there. So if you're doing the 1-star challenge today, you are completing these sentences. The tallest mountain in England is it Ben Nevis, Snowdon, Sleevedonnard, or Scafell Pike? Which one is the tallest mountain in England? Not the United Kingdom, just England. Fantastic, it's Scafell Pike. So I'm going to put that next to it. Don't worry if you can't print it off and cut it out. You can just write Scafell Pike in that box. Tallest mountain, Wales, is Now, as you can see, the sheet starts to get a bit trickier because some of the words are missing, but each sentence is the same. The only thing that changes is the country. So what word is this going to be? The. Fantastic. So you're going to write the on your sheet. The tallest mountain, Wales, is. What's this word going to be? In. Well done. And then I'm going to decide which of these is the tallest mountain in Wales. If you're not sure, rewind the video and listen again, and we'll talk about it again. So that's the 1-star challenge. The 2-star challenge, you're going to be writing sentences about each mountain in the United Kingdom. So I want you to write one sentence about each mountain. And you've got the sentence frame with the communicating print on it to help you. So the tallest mountain in is So you might start off by saying the tallest mountain in England is what? And you can use the word bank to help you. So England, Scafell Pike. It is meters tall. If you can't remember how tall it is, rewind the video and have another listen. See if you can find out how tall it is. And I want you to write each of those sentences on a piece of paper about each of the countries and each of the mountains. So you'll have 4 sentences all together. Then the 3-star challenge. You're using this sentence starter to write a short paragraph about each mountain in the UK. So it's very similar to the 2-star challenge, but you don't have the communicating print to help you. But you can use the word mat to help you if you would like to. The tallest mountain in is So same again. The tallest mountain in England is Scafell Pike. Rewind the video, have another listen. It is meters tall. How tall is Scafell Pike? And then you've got an extra sentence. An interesting fact about Scafell Pike. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. An interesting fact about Scafell Pike is, so anything else that you've learnt about Scafell Pike whilst we've been doing our lesson today, you could write that there. So you might say an interesting fact about Scafell Pike is it is in the Lake District, for example. Okay, and I want you to write a little paragraph with those 3 sentences about each of the mountains. I hope that all makes sense, and I'm really excited to see the work that you do for geography today. This is the work that we're wanting everybody to send in. Okay, so everybody is expected to send in the work that they do from this lesson today. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I can't wait to see your work. Bye.